Okay, guys, so I just want to go over what we went over today, partial quotients, right? So let me give you one example and see if you can follow. Maybe this helps, okay? I have 642 divided by 4. The bigger number is my dividend. The smaller number is my divisor. This is how much in total I have to divide. And this is how much each group should have, okay? We have to make groups of 4 out of this amount, okay? Now we're gonna rewrite this division problem, okay, to help us solve it. 4, on the outside, we're gonna draw our little house, okay? You're gonna see why I drew this long line here. The 642 is gonna be inside the house. So now we have 642 divided by 4. Now, you look at this and you're going to say, man, Mr. J, this is going to be hard for me to solve. This is a big number. So that's why we're going to go into using partial quotients. Okay? We're going to look at what number I could use to multiply to 4 by 4 that gets me a multiple that's very close to 642. Okay? So we're going to say what number times 4, okay, would give me a multiple, answer, or product that's very close to 642, but does not surpass it. What I always tell you to do is always look at compatible numbers, numbers that end in 0, that end in a nice round number, right? 10 ends in 0, 1,000 ends in 0, numbers like that. 100 ends in 0. So in this case, I'm looking at, okay, if I multiply 100 times 4, right, that would give me 400. That's a nice little round number. I know how to multiply it, right? 100 times 4, you remove the zeros. 4 times 1 is 4. You add the zeros back, right? That's 400. Okay, so now 100 times 4 equals 400. We're going to subtract that from that 642. Again, what we're doing is we're using numbers to multiply by 4 to chop this big number down. So little by little, we're going to chop it down. Okay? So here, 642 minus 400. This is 2, 4, and 2. Okay, now we're left with 242. Now what number times 4 will get me a product, a multiple that's very close to 242, but that doesn't surpass it, okay? Or doesn't pass it. That's not bigger than that. So if I can't do 100 again, because 100 will give me 400, and that's passing the 242. So let's see, how about 50? 50, I know that 50 times 4 will give me 200. Okay, that would give me 200. Nice round number, right? It ends with a 0, right? Easy to multiply, easy to do mental math. I erase the 0. 5 times 4 equals 20. Put the 0 back, gives me 200, right? So now I'm just going to subtract. You see how I'm chopping this number down little by little. Now I'm left with 42. Okay, I'm left with 42. So now I'm thinking, okay, what number times 4 would get me really, really close to 42? And if you thought of 10, that is beautiful. 10. 10 times 4 will give you 40 minus, 42 minus 40, right? That will give you 40. So you subtract the 40 from 42, which gives you a remainder of 2. Now notice I said remainder. Why? Because you no longer could fit 4 into 2. You can no longer make groups of 4 with only 2. So that is your remaining number. That's how much you have left after you do it, all your division, all your calculation. Okay? So I'm not done there yet though. I have to add my partial quotients to get my actual quotient. Okay? Partial quotients is part of your division problem answer. Okay? Your quotient. So let's add these. 0. Then you have 6. Then you have 1. So my final quotient is 160. Now I write my 160 up here. Am I done still? No, I'm not done because I have to put in my remainder. Okay, so now I have 160 remainder 2. Now one thing I wanted to show you, how would I write that 160 remainder 2 in fraction form? Okay, so I would take that, let's say, I would take that 160, right? That's my whole solid number. This is the number that I have created 160 groups of 4. 160 groups of 4, and I have 2 left out of the 640, right, that I've used. Now I'm going to convert that 160 remainder 2 into a fraction. Now, 160, right, solid groups of 4. You take the 2, which is what you have remaining, okay? And then how much were in each group? 4. And that's how you would write it in fraction form, okay? So hopefully this helps, guys. Open it up on Google Classroom and see if you can finish up the problems. And I will see you back on Thursday, and we'll go over it again. This is going to take us a couple of days, so just keep trying, keep working on it, okay? And please, just if you have any questions, any concerns, tell mommy and daddy to just shoot me a message. I am available, even though I'm not here in school, I am available. So just shoot me a message and I'll answer as soon as possible, okay? Have a great day, guys. I love you, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.